What is up, Zenkai TCG? We are here with Winter today, showing off his green One Punch Man hero deck profile.
What's up?
Tell us about your day and tell us about the deck a bit.
Yeah, so it was good. So we're here with the 3v3 at Phantasm. Team did well. We went X1. So I think we're going to be like top 4. I think we're 3rd or 4th today, which is really good. So matchups were good. I just lost. Round 4 was the only game I lost. But my teammates already won at that point, and it was kind of towards the end, but opponent had at the end, so wasn't really taking it that seriously at that point.
Dope. What made you choose heroes today?
So I was between this and Ashford because I wanted to be aggressive. I did not go Ashford because of all the double block that's around. Like Purple Bleach is playing more Orihime now. The Raid Genos, which I play in here, has double block, and then there's the 3-cost 3,500 Genos, and I didn't want to have to be in a position where I couldn't pop it with House of Horrors if I played Ashford, so I was just like, I want to go a little harder. I played a local yesterday, and I went X1, just losing to Gawain. It was a good match, but I was like, I'll just play this.
Perfect. Let's get into the deck profile.
Yeah, so we'll go zeros versus 12 zeros. We got 4 Metal Bat. There's a raid for him, so you have to play him. Then we got 4 Genos. He's like he's like an Uryu or a C2, draw a card, discard a card, draw a trigger, but you need him for the raid as well. And then my favorite, the flashy versions. So he's insane. He's like he's just a nuts card. So if you have he's just a 1500, but if you have 6 or more other cards with hero affinity, he can't be blocked with a character by 3500 or more. So it's really good like late game too, if like you're getting around like that Genos. You pretty much have to have a full board, but he's really good. Like you can just pop like a smaller thing and then you can just go like Hashira's he's insane against. But yeah, he's nuts. Next go in the 1, just playing 2 Sweet Mask. There's a really good, like if you're going, you get really set up with him, because if you go second and you drop like a Genos, bring him back, and then I'll show you a card in a sec. It's going to be Tank Top Master, but you could just have 4, and then just like go into like, you just have like 4 always, because you top out at 4. So this guy's really good, especially if you're getting little stuff back. Next, Tank Top Master, 4 of them. The combo with this is like turn 1, you just go 0, bounce a 0, and then just play this, and you can put a Watchdog Man in the front. That's like that's like what the deck wants. The following turn, you just go like 3, 4Ks, and then you're good. So there's these. Then the color trigger, the Metal Bat. He has step. Doesn't, it's not like a huge thing. Usually I can move him back if I need to, but you also need for the color trigger and for the Metal Bat. But he's pretty cool. Next, Watchdog Man. I love this guy. Like kind of like with that play I mentioned before, like you could just put him in the front if you get both of these out with the extra action point, but he's just really good for back row, front row. He can't move, so wherever you put him, he has to stay. But he's really good. He's just a solid 4K. Next we got Tornado. She's great. She's one of the 2 active triggers, like with Watchdog. When you play her, this is more like late game. You're gonna do it in the early game. I don't do it, but in the late game, if I have to make up a body or an attacking body, you can just discard a hero affinity card, and she has rush. She can just swing right then. So she's really good. A lot of time, I'm playing her early. I'm just playing her out. Next, the Metal Bat. Here, I'll put the colorful ones here. He's amazing. So if you have 3 or more other heroes, he gets Impact 1. And then if you have 6 or more other, when sidelined, you can just discard a card. It can be any card. It doesn't have to be a hero. And he comes back rested. So it's really good because he also has Impact Nullify regardless of whether or not he is rated or not. So, you can do like, you have 2 essentially like Impact Nullify blockers. But he's really aggressive. He's just a really, really good card. And then the other raid is this Genos here, the double block. And then so when he attacks and wins a battle, you draw a card as well. When sidelined, you get your Genos back. So it's really good. It's only 4/4 for the ratio, but it's kind of similar to like with Purple Bleach when you have like just 4 Renji and 4. So like you still want to play him. You get more value on him when you raid him, but he's just like a 4K body. You can just play him out early. He's really good. And then this card is absolutely insane. So he's 2 action point, but his effect is broken. So choose up to 1 character with 2,000 less BP in your opponent's field and sideline it. If you have 6 or more other heroes, it's 4K. And the best part about this card is that you don't have to be, it's not like Mitsuri and Hashira. Like the best part about it is you can pop in the back row too. Like you can pop when you place him in the energy line, which is huge. So if you just have your board full, you can just play him in the back and you can just have like a 4K up front ready to go for next turn. And he's just kind of like, when you're already ahead, you can just pop something out. It's gross. It's really, really good. And then the draw trigger as well. If you don't get him in hand in life, you get a draw off of him. So yeah, that rounds out the characters. Next we have just the 4 special trigger. This is for Metal Bat. It's kind of like a generic one, just 3,000 or less. If you have a Metal Bat, pop 3,000. Pop 5,000. So this card's great. So it's really good in turns where your board's already like kind of full. You just go Atomic Samurai pop, Dragon Pummeling pop. Like I save these for like the Lancelots or the Kurapikas, or like if decks are playing bigger stuff, I save it. But you can just pop 2 big bodies off the board and you're just already ahead. It's so nuts. And then just the final triggers.
Perfect.
That's it.
Thank you again. Appreciate the deck profile and appreciate you running the deck list channel.
Dude, absolutely. No, thank you. Thank you for the content. Thanks for coming out. I mean, the community's awesome here. We have a great community here in Connecticut.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
brother.
appreciate it, man.